people treat silence like a crime scene. The second it gets quiet, they panic, fidgeting, scrolling the air with noise. Oh, they don't call it fear. No, they call it staying connected, keeping busy. But me, I call it what it is: desperation. Desperation to escape. Desperation to avoid the one thing they can never outrun themselves. Because when it's just you, no distractions, no audience, no applause, that's when the real fun begins. That's when the mask slips, and what's underneath, well, let's just say most people don't like what they see. So tell me, friend, do you even know who you are when the world stops watching? Beat a slow, amused exhale. People think solitude is a punishment, a sentence handed down to the unwanted, the misfits, the ones who don't belong. But here's the joke: solitude, it's not a cage, it's a key. You see, when you're alone, really alone, you start to hear things, not the noise of the world. No, something much quieter, much deeper. You hear yourself, and that scares people more than anything. So they run into crowds, into conversations that mean nothing, into the arms of people who don't care, just to drown out the quiet. Because silence has a way of exposing the truth, and the truth is most people, they can't stand their own company. Slight chuckle, almost pitying. But you're still here, still listening. That tells me something. It tells me you're different. You see, the moment you stop fearing solitude, you become dangerous, because the one who doesn't seek validation cannot be controlled. The one who thrives in silence cannot be distracted, and the one who has made peace with themselves, well, they can walk away from anything, anyone, without a second thought. So when they call you lonely, when they try to shame you for standing apart, smile, because what they really mean is, they don't understand you. They can't. They've spent their whole lives running from the silence you've learned to embrace. Let them scurry back into their noise, their distractions, their desperate little games. Let them waste their time. Because while they fade into the static, you're sharpening your mind. You're building yourself. You're becoming something more. Slight pause. The tone drops serious, sharp. Make no mistake, there's a difference between solitude and isolation. One makes you powerful, the other makes you weak. The trick, you have to choose it, own it. If you are alone because you fear connection, you are running. But if you are alone because you know your worth, you are in control. Then control. That's everything. So dare to be alone. Dare to strip away the noise and face what's underneath. Dare to exist without needing an audience. Dare to disappear from the world so when you return,